You know, this really saddens me because the PS Vita is a terrific system, but it came out at the wrong time, while the PSP came out in the right time. What do I mean by this? Well, unlike the PSP came out during a time when smartphones weren't popular. Apple popularized smartphones, and ever since the advent of smartphones, you can play anything you want. Like, you can fuck around on Angry Birds just to pass time. And while you have that, what is the point of having a dedicated portable system? During the 80s and 90s, most portable systems, or all of them, only had one function. You wanted to take pictures, you bring a camera. You wanted to play games, you'd bring your Game Boy or PSP. Or if you wanted to record shit, you would need a camera too. And most cameras back then were split into two kind of cameras. There were recording cameras and photo cameras. So yeah, that's two different recording devices. While smartphones nowadays can do both. Sure, it may not. Sure, quality wise, sure, the quality is sacrificed for convenience. So sure, you're not getting it quality wise, but you still record and capture shit either way. That's why things such as Vines exist, and people take selfies and shit, yada yada yada. Basically trendy bullshit I couldn't give two fucks about. But anyways, off topic. Times have changed. There's no place for dedicated handheld systems. The PS Vita is in decline because it has no place on the market. It can't survive. It's in decline. It's in a different climate. Like, you cannot compete with portable gaming, portable mobile devices. Sure, both in terms of gaming are very different. With mobile gaming, okay, let's start with PSP. With PS Vita, you will get what you could get. You get games that are equivalent to what you could get on a console, and you see that with games such as Killzone Mercenary and what other game came out for it? AC Liberation, which originally came out on the PS Vita but was now since ported to the PS3, and many other games. It played much like Assassin's Creed 3, so yeah. Sure, it may not look as good, but it retains the look of a console game, even though it's not as polished, but you get the idea. But they're as long. Most of the portable games you get on most dedicated portable systems could be as long as any game you get on a console, while the games on mobile devices are more free-to-play games. Technically they aren't free. Basically, some of these games have timers, and if you don't want to go through the weighing process, you would have to pay for it. And sadly, that business practice has sunken into our AAA games, which I do not agree with, but nonetheless, that's there for a reason, and that's the reason why I will never get into it. Anything that forces me to pay to play basically just ruins it for me. Even if it's not as restrictive as other games, it still kills it for me. Sure, some games are worse than others in terms with their timers and all that. Like, some games have really high timers where it's just pay to play, while some are normal or actually make sense. Like, for example, you play for 5 minutes and they'll tell you, oh, you have to wait about 20 minutes or maybe an hour, which is normal. You're not going to be playing it all day. It has its own timer because they don't expect their players to play for very long because it's mobile. You're on the go. You're not going to play it for hours, unlike as you would with games at home. So that makes sense. So that's what brings that up. And that's one thing I should point out. You're not going to play it for very long. So tell me, why play on a PS Vita or 3DS when I can just play games on my consoles? Their games are much like games you can get on a console, yet why play them on a portable system when I can play them at home? Why play Killzone on my Vita when I could play it on my PS3 or PS4, whatever? But point is, PS Vita is dead in the water. It's been, to be honest, I sunk in like $300 in that thing. I bought the day one edition, the one that came out a week before, which came out with that party game, which I guess was kind of fun. Like, actually, no, it wasn't really that fun. It was just a game that implemented all the Vita's features. It was just merely a tech demo. Well, not really. It was more. It wasn't a tech demo of graphics. It was more a tech demo of its features. Like you press the rear for stuff, and you had to tilt it for some mini games. So, oh, okay, cool. And you'll think, oh, okay, I can't wait to implement this in other games. And yeah, like what does the Vita have going for it? Call of Duty's on there. You could play multiplayer, but why? And also there's the fucking memory cards which are charged out the ass. They're normal SD cards, yet they make their own. Like they could use normal SD cards, but no, 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 no. We have to make our own and charge them up the ass. And I believe I've already ranted about this in the past, which was years ago, in fact. But anyways, point is, the Vita is dead, okay? And dedicated portable systems are dead too. Like mobile is taking over. Smartphones are taking over. Everyone has them. There's a market to be filled for them. Okay? They make millions of dollars. Angry Birds made millions of dollars. Farmville made millions of dollars. Well, mostly on Facebook, but I don't know what happened in Farmville now. So, yeah, times have changed, and I think and Sony has said that PS Vita will be Sony's last portable system, and I do think the 3DS is going to be Nintendo's last system. And once the 3DS is gone, I don't know what will keep Nintendo afloat, because the Wii U isn't doing very well, which is sad. Because like you've been seeing a lot of old companies dying lately. You've seen Sega, Konami, Capcom. They've gone down the tubes or gone down the shitter, if I say so myself. So yeah, times change, and the PS Vita has come out at the wrong time, and yeah, after buying it, after 2 years, 2 years after buying it, I feel like I've wasted my money. Like all I use it for is listening to music on the go. Like I don't even remember the last time I played a game on it, honestly. Sucks, but true. Anyway, so it's Triage here, over and out. I'll see you in the next video.